Alright, what's up YouTube and welcome back to another episode of Cartoon Cat Draws. Yes, I'm dressed in NBC outfit because Battlefield 6 new season 2 just dropped. So um it's based around this poison toxic gas theme. So along with season 2, um we also have a few weapons that are coming just dropped. So we're gonna jump right in and start putting one together. So once again, I'm Skipper Lee, and I've been drawing guns and parts for the past 16 years. So let's dive right in and start building the level 50 Unstoppable Force version of the new Battlefield 6 Season 2 weapon, the VCR-2, which is based on the HS Produkt VHS-2, I believe, or is it K2, which is the shorter carbine version, and that was also like imported to the US as the Springfield Hellion in a slightly different form that is semi-automatic. So right now we're gonna put this thing together real quick. So as you can see here, we have all the parts laid out. So we're gonna start building around the core of this bullpup rifle, which is the bolt carrier, and this ambidextrous charging handle that's located underneath the carry handle and right over the bolt carrier, which is not unlike the G36. So let's start putting the parts in. So we have this upper receiver part. So let's put this and just kind of slide it like that, something like that. I think that, yeah. This part needs to go all the way to the back. So we have this part, which is the locking mechanism for this top upper receiver top cover here, but we'll deal with that later. But first, let's line it up so that we have this we have the receiver all lined up. Like so. Things line up like that. Alright. So we have that, and we are gonna insert this barrel assembly. Right here we have the chamber, the barrel extension is drawn as a separate part. And we have this barrel here, short barrel here, and we're just gonna take this along with the piston guide and the piston gas block here. Is already placed over the barrel, and just slide the whole thing in just like that. Which is almost right here, right about there. And then we have the whole the piston gas plug and the adjustable gas regulator here, which will go into this block and be placed right behind the right in front of the bolt carrier. So when you fire the gun, gas is tapped from here, goes through this gas regulator, pushes this piston to the back, and hits this extension of the bolt carrier, which sends this all the way back, like ka-chunk, something like that. And we have this a piece that dovetail right over this right over the gas block, and that's the forward locking surface for the upper receiver cover over here. So what happens is that this goes over here. So it actually locks. It goes over here, and then there are lugs here that lock onto the back, so that when it's all locked up, it's like that. I think we're gonna zoom in a bit to really line up the piece. Yeah, I think we'll need to adjust the pieces a little bit. So we're gonna nudge the piece to the back like that. Like so. So we have that part of the forward locking surface here, and to seal it off we'll need another piece. Let me grab one real quick from the drawing board. We have this sling loop that goes over this part here. So we have that, and now let's take these pieces down here. I have these parts already all grouped together in close proximity. So this one is a little bit different with the model in game, because in Battlefield 6 the VCR-2 has removable iron sights which are mounted onto the rail. Unlike in the real world, the top rail comes with an integrated fold up iron sights on both the front and the back. So what happens here is that there's a button here that you press down, that is spring loaded, and when you press it down you can engage or fold it up or down like so. So right now we're just gonna fold down the iron sights, because for the level 50 unstoppable force version of the VCR-2, it has a holographic sight, so we don't want the iron sights to get in the way. So we're gonna fold down both of these backup irons. And so with this top rail, you see there are multiple ports in which the rail pretty much like screws onto this top part of the receiver cover. So they all kind of fasten themselves really securely on the gun. There we have it. And then this is the safety selector for the gun. Now for VCR-2, which is the military version, this one has markings for full auto. So let's take this here and put it on the receiver body here. And so as you can see, it has safe, semi-auto, and full auto, with this knob here that works with this fire selector knob that actually prevents it from over rotating itself like that. so you can only push it up to here, so you don't accidentally like break your selector or something. And the other side of the knob is over here, that stops the selector from over rotation. And oh, okay, we have forgot about the firing pin and the bolt. So let's employ a little bit of X-ray so we see the outline of the bolt carrier here, and then we'll just guide the bolt behind and just kind of like plug it in like that, like so. So there we have it, the firing pin and the bolt head itself nested inside behind the bolt carrier. So there's that. And let's see, up next we have this part, which is the trigger pad. So the trigger pad goes behind because the bolt carrier is here, and as well as the firing pin and bolt face, the hammer, the trigger pad actually goes behind in here, right behind this port here, and this pad locks into the body here with this tiny little spring latch here. And so yeah, that's the trigger pad. And then up next we have let's just insert the trigger body and as well as all the front end of the bullpup rifle. So we have here the pistol grip assembly, and then we have this trigger with its linkage actually, I think this part connects somehow all the way to the back here. I have not drawn that part because it's gonna make it like more complex, and besides the parts doesn't show up anyway, so we're just gonna like assume it exists magically. It works based on Wi-Fi. So yeah, let's put the pistol grip assembly here, so it goes on like this, and then let's lock the handguard and the bottom rail assembly here. So there are like 6 screws, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6 on the other side. It allows you to put rail sections on the 3, 6, and 9 o'clock positions. So you can like attach it like this. You can attach it on the left and right side, and this port here locks into this screw over here. So let's remove this part, and let's take this part. Let's throw this part away because it doesn't show up here anyway. And then for this section, on the military version of the rifle, which is the VHS V2, it has this assembly in the front here. It allows you to launch rifle grenades. So what you have here is like a collar that slides front and back so that you can set how far it is seated, or how many like charges that determines how far you want to shoot your rifle grenade. And I believe this knob here is the bayonet knob, so you can fix bayonets for those trench charges. So yeah, there we have it. The front end is all done. Let's locking the parts in the back. We have here this the bolt release mechanism here. This part was actually supposed to be part of the body, the receiver body, but since some parts need to be shown in front of the other, so all these parts like get drawn separately a piece, so I can place them over each other like this. They have it like so. Right, so that's the bolt release catch, and then now we have this. This is the ejection port cover. So we just gonna like put it over here and have the spring right over this pin. And the amazing thing about the VHS in real life is that you have this ejection port and ejection port cover assembly on both the left and right side, and you can actually take the bolt carrier assembly out the back, and simply by changing out the orientation of the bolt head and the cam pin, and simply just locking one of the ejection ports closed, you can change the way the rifle ejects, if it's to the left or to the right. So this is it's not fully ambidextrous on the fly, but I think that it's pretty cool that it has this feature of interchangeable, like swappable ejection direction. Now back to business. This is the mag well, the magazine well that locks on here, that allows the rifle to take these magazines, which look awful lot like G36 magazines due to like this locking lugs, locking sockets for clipping multiple magazines together, but I think I've read that it's their own thing. So yeah. So these are 30 round curved magazines, and then we're gonna like slide this cheek rest over, and then last but not least, the fuel. This is the buttstock housing that also contains the recoil assembly that goes in and locks onto this part, and finally the adjustable stock, which is pretty cool. I don't think you see adjustable length of pull or adjustable buttstocks on bullpup rifles that much, so it's kind of pretty cool. I mean, I've read that people were complaining that this rifle has an awful long length of pull, and actually nobody uses this uses the buttstock in an extended position. But yeah, and there you have it, almost there but not quite yet. So to make it like truly level 50 unstoppable force, we're gonna put on the attachments from Battlefield. So this is the that cool looking suppressor, that sci-fi looking suppressor, this sci-fi looking holographic sight, be placed over here. Yeah, that looks about right. And the sci-fi looking angle foregrip. That goes here. So yeah, there you have it. The level 50 VCR-2 bullpup assault rifle from Battlefield 6 Season 2. And of course, let's take it to the next level and make an alternative build. So let's duplicate this to another group and let's start throwing things out and make this a very interesting build. So you may have already seen this extra short magazine here. In the real life, this houses like 10 rounds as opposed to the 30 rounds in this full length magazine. So we are gonna replace this long magazine, this original magazine, with this shorter version. And to use this shorter version, we're gonna take a different magazine well that has this cutout. So as you can see, it has this cutout in the front here that allows for the shorter 10 round magazine to be used like so, like that. So it actually avoids this thicker magazine base plate. So this houses 10 rounds now. And we're just gonna get rid of this buttstock assembly altogether. So we're gonna get rid of that, and I think we can just shorten this like a lot. Now that we don't have a buttstock, we can like remove these cutouts that accommodate the extendable portion of the buttstock and just shorten it like that, and then just extending this part of the gun downwards so that we have like an alternate buttstock. So we have that here. Just gonna like pull this thing down here real quick. And then just like that. We're just gonna like pull all the pieces down here like that. We're probably some adjustments here. And then just kind of round out the corners so that we have nice comfy little surface to rest our shoulders on and make this rifle a little bit shorter. Alright, and of course we have to shorten this pad as well, so we're gonna like pull this and then just kind of lower it a little. Alright, so we have pretty much like shortened the back end of the rifle by a tiny bit, Can we shorten it even more? I believe so. I think we should. So let's shorten it even more. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, just nudge. Kind of break up the lines a little bit. That. And then let's add just one more line. So you know it's more of a curved surface for the shoulder pad, pocket of the shoulder. And then we also want to shorten the front end. So let's get rid of this holographic side. Let's get rid of this suppressor. Let's get rid of the grenade launching assembly, and let's take the alright, I think we're gonna keep the muzzle device and lose just the grenade launching ability. And we're gonna get rid of this angle foregrip. We're gonna get rid of this whole handguard assembly, and then we're gonna shorten this front end by a whole lot. I think I'm just gonna nudge everything to the back like that. So let's take these shapes, let's nudge it back. And let's nudge this part. Alright, there you have it. Now let's nudge all the other parts to the back as well. So let's stand this all the way here. Stand this here. Alright, and because now we don't have enough space for the charging handle to actually go back. We're just gonna like get rid of this whole assembly entirely, and just kind of like open up this part of the gun. So we have a side charging assembly. Okay. And we no longer need this nut because that was actually used to as a locking surface for the handgun. So getting rid of that. And let's push this thing all the way to the back. And let's send the rest of the parts to the back as well. All of these send it to the back. So you see it all nested under this receiver cover. And then we're gonna shorten like that as well. So now the chamber is over here, and we have the barrel here. I think we can go even shorter. Just make sure the muzzle device clears the adjustable gas regulator here. And then for this, we're gonna nudge the front iron sights over here. And then let's do the same with this top rail assembly here. But first, to nudge it all the way to the back, we're gonna need to take out some slots. So we have nudged like the front side and the rest of the parts to the back like 150 millimeters. I think about that's about 10 inches, I think. 7 inches, I think. Yeah. So we're gonna need to like take these slots out. So that we have extra space for the shapes to back into, so that the points don't all overlap in a huge mess. So there's a runway here to do the shortening. So let's shorten it right now. So as you can see, we now have enough space. And there we have it, a much shorter top rail. And alright, yeah, this is like a super duper short version, super compact version of the VCR-2 or the VHS. Let's flip up those iron sights. I don't think you would need iron sights anyway with a bullpup this short, but yeah. I mean, the 10 round magazine doesn't really get in the way, so let's bring back the 30 round magazine. So let's go here and take these two parts and put it back here. Alright. We have it all lined up. Okay. And there we have it. And yeah, that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed these two builds. First one being the level 50 Unstoppable Force VCR-2, and the second build being the super duper cut down version, which can we call it the VCR? I think we just call it the V. Yeah. And yeah, there we have it. Oh wait, I totally forgot about the side charging mechanism. So we're gonna have to put a hole here. So first let's figure out how much the bolt needs to go back in order to alright, it needs to go back this much. So we're gonna draw a shape that is this long. Let's put it somewhere in the front here. turn this into a cutout. So we're gonna fill this with a dark color, so it looks like a cutout in the gun instead. And then we're gonna add a chunky charging handle. And there you have it, super cut down version, the V. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's build, and hope you guys are having fun in the new season of Battlefield 6. And thank you all for sticking around to the very end. So thank you guys for supporting Doodles. If there's anything you want to see, a particular gun or build from a movie, from a video game, or from a franchise, an IP, let me know in the comments. Like if you like this video, subscribe if you'd like to see more videos like this in the future. So I upload weekly, and thanks for sticking around, and of course thanks to these amazing people for supporting Doodles on Patreon. So Patreons get first access to like high resolution uploads. They get them in 4K, and I guess that's about it. So I'll see you guys on the next video. So yeah, see ya.